Welcome everyone to a new episode of Reminiscing Bollywood Classics. When a film tackles a sensitive topic, more often than not, it meanders in the territory of preachiness and comes across as pretentious. It's like the filmmaker is telling to his audience, "You guys know nothing. So listen to me and learn what is the right thing to do." Today's film tackles caste discrimination, and the way the theme is addressed just reaffirms the fact that Mr. Bimmelroy was a genius. He knows he has to tell his audience that caste discrimination is wrong, but he also knows that the audience needs entertainment. To learn, you go to a school. For entertainment, you go to a theatre. So, how do you balance education and entertainment? Well, watch the 1959 classic Sujata and you'll surely get the answer. Upen and Charu, a rich upper caste couple, are forced to bring up the daughter of a lower caste couple who have lost their lives due to cholera. They name the kid Sujata and raise her along with their own daughter, Rama. When Sujata is a kid, Upen and Charu try to give Sujata away to an orphanage or to someone who belongs to the same caste as Sujata. But every time, they fail to do so. Because deep down, their heart won't allow it. Sujata, played by Nutan, grows up to be a beautiful, well-mannered girl. Whereas Rama, played by Shashikala, is a carefree, modern girl. Upen and Charu fix Rama's wedding with Adhir, a young, well-educated Brahmin boy, played by Mr. Sunil Dutt. However, Adhir is smitten by Sujata and wants to marry her. Adhir does not care whether she is of a low caste, since Adhir believes in the goodness of humans, not the richness of their caste. Sujata too likes Adhir, but she does not want to betray her foster parents, who have raised her as their own daughter. So the question is, whom will Sujata choose? The recurring dialogue in the movie is that whenever someone asks Charu whether Sujata is the elder daughter, she answers, "Ye hamari beti jaisi hi hai." This dialogue pinches Sujata every time, but she endures it without saying a word. Mr. Bimmelroy very deftly inculcates the story of Chandalika in the film. The family does not take Sujata to a college play of Chandalika because Adhir's grandmother does not like to mingle with untouchables. Chandalika is a play written by Nobel laureate Mr. Rabindranath Tagore about a low caste girl who falls in love with Anand, who is the favorite disciple of Gautam Buddha. Everyone goes to see the play of Chandalika. Everyone appreciates the story. But the message the beautiful play is trying to convey is completely lost on them. The film also explores the pressures of living in a so-called civilized society. There are rules which everyone has to follow, and Upen and Charu have already broken the rules by adopting a lower caste girl. They love Sujata, no doubt about it. But it is this societal pressure which forces them to hide their deep love. For them, acceptance by the society is paramount. What will society think? We have heard this phrase multiple times before, and it hampers Upen and Charu to express their love for Sujata. One of my favorite characters is Rama, played by Shashikala ma'am. Rama has a devil-may-care attitude and loves her elder sister Sujata dearly. When she sees that Adhir is smitten by Sujata instead of her, she very coolly makes way for Sujata. She does not cry or mope or try to behave like an evil system, which we usually see in movies. In fact, she tries to set up meetings between the two lovers. She is shown as naive and immature, but it's just a facade. Rama sees everything, hears everything, and most importantly, has the maturity to deal with things which the adults in the film do not. There is a fascinating conversation between Adhir and his grandmother, who is a devout Brahmin. His grandmother is praying when he informs her of his intention to marry Sujata. His grandmother is horrified and chastises him. He says that Gautam Buddha, Lord Ram, or Lord Krishna, the gods you pray to, never said that there is a difference between humans based on caste. She answers they are gods, don't compare yourself to them. His grandmother tells him that the caste is decided according to your birth. He exposes the hypocrisy of his grandmother by using a very pertinent logic. He asks his grandmother, let's imagine if a Brahmin kid is raised by a low caste person. Will you consider the kid a Brahmin? His mother says, never. Her caste is destroyed. She is the child of an untouchable. Then he remarks, by that logic, Sujata was raised by Upen and Charu, who are upper caste Brahmins. So that makes her a Brahmin, right? His grandmother is flabbergasted, and her only reply is to cast him out of her house. The main star of the film is Nutan, who plays Sujata. It is a role tailor-made for someone as talented as Nutan man. She's given a free rein to portray her range as an actor, and she's magnificent. We see her on the screen after almost 40 minutes, but great actors do not need too much screen time. The striking thing about her is that she manages to express what Sujata is feeling without any dialogues. The last scene is the most heart-touching scene, where we see Upen, Charu and Sujata expressing their feelings for each other. If you don't require tissues for that scene, please get yourself checked. S.D. Burman Saab and Majroo Sultanpuri combo give us one of the most romantic melodies in the form of चलते हैं जिसके लिए तेरी आंखों के दिए ढूंढ लाया हूँ वही गीत में तेरे लिए. The velvety voice of Talat Mehboob makes the song an evergreen classic. We see a love-struck Adhir with the phone receiver in his hand, serenading Sujata, oblivious to the fact that she is in tears at the other end, because she knows she can't have him. It is old-school romance at its very best. The film is based on a short story by noted Bengali author Mr. Subodh Ghosh. The film won 4 Filmfare Awards, which were Best Story, Best Actress, Best Director, and Best Film. It is a sensitive film, which is relevant even today. A lot of memorable scenes, fantastic dialogues, and awesome acting make Sujata a film for the ages. Until next time, folks. Thank you for listening.